Hi Year 7, Mr. Tapley here for your next lesson of Year 7 Humanities. This lesson we are looking at developing our understanding of the achievements of ancient Greece and their contribution to modern civilization. So we've come to the end, the conclusion of our studies of ancient Greece, and we're looking at, well, why does it matter? What was so important, what was so impressive about ancient Greece? How has it affected my life? Success criteria is to outline the legacy of ancient Greece and the major accomplishments of their ancient civilization. So, the achievements of ancient Greece have significantly influenced modern society. The discoveries and accomplishments of individuals in ancient Greece have led to historic developments in mathematics, science, architecture, medicine, philosophy, and literature. All these different subjects or domains, they owe a great deal to ancient Greece. A number of nations in history have been founded on the Athenian principles of democracy, including Britain, Australia, America, and we still honor the tradition of the Olympic Games as part of our shared global identity. Very few events in the world bring the world together like the Olympic Games. The empire of Alexander the Great covered Greece, Egypt, the Middle East, and East India, one of the biggest empires, greatest empires in world history. Ancient Rome, the next historic empire in civilization, adopted many traditions and practices from ancient Greece. I quite like that image there, relating back to the Spider-Man film we watched. So you can see ancient Greece were kind of like the first, the mentor, and then all these different people, Rome, Serbia, Imperial Germany, Napoleon and France, all these different empires, all owe a great deal to Greece, basically. Now, we're doing two things in this lesson to develop our understanding of ancient Greece's legacy. Some note-taking and some research. Two of the key skills you need, not just in history, not just in humanities, but in all of your subjects, really. That's why it's important to develop them. You might, roll your eyes, be like, oh, note-taking. But if you do this activity now, you're helping yourself for the next lesson in humanities, you're helping yourself for the next lesson of maths, science, English, etc. So, the first thing you guys are doing in this lesson is looking at chapter 5.11, which talks about the heritage of ancient Greece, so the legacy of ancient Greece. So it talks about what they've done for medicine, mathematics, science, some Pythagoras there, architecture, drama, poetry, etc. What you guys will be doing is a note-taking activity. So the lesson activity is to read through chapter 5.11, and you're going to be summarizing the information in chapter 5.11 in your digital notebook. 3 sentences. I'm setting a very strict limit of how much information you can put down. So 3 sentences. To effectively record notes, you can't write every word down, obviously, unless they're very long sentences. And you need to consider what is important to your understanding of the topic. What questions am I trying to solve and answer? So the question we're trying to solve and answer is our learning intention. So what were the contributions of ancient Greece? What was their legacy? And how I'm going to record that in my notes. 3 sentences. Try using multiple colors. Again, I've given you a little hint. So you might have 1 sentence about medicine, 1 sentence about maths and science, 1 about architecture and drama. So your digital notebook's going to have 3 colorful little sentences. 1, 2, 3. Including examples is a good way to help you and help the reader understand that you know what you're talking about in these notes. Using subheadings to organize your information, and of course writing the information in your own words. So that's the first thing we're doing to develop our understanding of ancient Greece. 3 sentences, 3 notes in your lesson activities, chapter 5.11. The second thing we're doing, another skill you need to develop, again, not just in humanities and history, but in all of your subjects, is research. So to develop our knowledge of ancient Greece and our research skills, you guys are going to be investigating a key individual from ancient Greece and recording 3 sentences. So we've got 3 and 3. 3 sentences of information summarizing their achievements using 3 different sources. 3 is my favorite number, apparently. An important skill is being able to effectively research topics, finding reliable and relevant information from trustworthy sources. Don't go to bigbobshouseofhistory.com. Don't go to the Food Network to find out information about Alexander the Great. You need to go to reliable and relevant places to find good information. So what you're doing for this second activity, picking one of these key individuals, so Pericles, Solon, Alexander the Great, Archimedes, Pythagoras, Homer, not the Simpsons character, Aristophanes, oh that was a hard one to say, Herodotus, Plato, Aristotle, and that one. And then you're going to use a few of these websites that I've given you down the bottom there. All you need to do is say click on history.com or britannica.com and type in Plato, and then you'll get a lot of information. And all you need to find from those websites, one sentence each. So 3 different websites, 3 different sentences of information about your key individual from ancient Greece. So if you have questions about that, please let me know. I tried to make it as clear as possible. A few people had trouble with our note-taking activity in ancient Australia, but really all you're doing this lesson, reading chapter 5.11, so that's activity 1, taking 3 sentences of notes, summarizing the information from 5.11, so that's activity 2. Activity 3 is writing 3 sentences of information about one of these key individuals in ancient Greek history. So 3 little activities, pretty straightforward stuff, but again, if you have questions or concerns, don't just sit there and feel sad, or don't get frustrated and do the wrong thing. Just ask me a question, and I'll get back to it as soon as possible. It's important that we finish strong, because this is our last lesson of ancient Greece, so I want you guys to get a good understanding of the content in this lesson before we move on to the cat next week. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. Hope you're well, best of luck, and cheers.